అందరికీ నమస్కారములు. Today is another good day for all of us. We are starting or continuing our journey of acquiring knowledge of Veda Samskruti, Veda Vangmayam. We have finished our basic course. Now we are on advanced course. We will start the session after showing our respects to our country by reciting Vande Mataram and then Prarthana. Let us request Challa Chittibabu Garu to recite Vande Mataram, please.
Vande Mataram, Vande Mataram, Sujalam Sufalam,
Linka.
Nayajasitalam, Sasyasyaamalam Mataram, Vande Mataram. Suprajyosna pulakitayaminim Pullakusumita drumadala shobhinim Suhasinim Sumadhura bhashinim Sukhadam varadam mataram Vande Mataram Vande Mataram.
వందే మాతరం. ధన్యవాదములండి. నమస్తే స్వామినీజీ, నమస్తే.
Namaste to all.
Namaste,
స్వాగతం.
Swagatam.
Okay, now we will go for Prarthana. Let us request Pujya Venkat Narayan Garu to chant Prarthana, please.
1 minute meditation followed by Omkar 3 times. Om Ganananta Ganapatigum Havamahe Kavim Kavinamupamashravastamam Jeshtarajam Brahmanam Brahmanaspata Anashunvannotibhisidasadanam Om Shri Mahaganadhipataye Namaha Om Prano Devi Saraswati Vajebhirvajinivati Dhinama Vidyavatu Om Shri Mahasaraswatyai Namaha Gurureva Gatir Gurumeva Bhaje Gurunaiva Sahasmi Namo Gurave Na Guru Paramam Shishurasmi Guroho Matirasti Gurau Mam Pahi Guro Jnananandamayan Devam Nirmalaspatikakritim Adharam Sarva Vidyanam Hayagrivam Shruti Smriti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam Namami Bhagavatpada Shankaram Loka Shankaram Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam Sutra Bhasha Kritau Vande Bhagavantav Punah Punaha ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतंगमय। ओम शांति शांति शांति। मातृदेवो भव पितृदेवो भव आचार्य देवो भव अतिथि देवो भव। ओम सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। हरि ओम श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः। हरि ओम।
ధన్యవాదములండి వెంకటనారాయణ గారు. Thank you so much. Now let us proceed with our inaugural session of advanced level 2, second batch of advanced level 2 certificate course on Sanatana Dharma. We have our invitees, our patron, Akalla Hamakanta Prabhakar Rao garu, the founder president of VSS, Veda Samskruti Samiti, and we have Dr. CSR Prabhu garu. He is the director of academics and is the president of the Vishwa Yoga Vidyapith. And this course is being organized by Vishwa Veda Samskruti Samiti in association with the Vishwa Yoga Vidyapith. So let us welcome CSR Prabhu garu. Then we have our chief guest, Swamini ji.
Hari Om, Namaste.
Let us welcome her. And after some time, we will have Dr. Vishalakshi garu also. She's busy on some other class, so she will join little later. She is the Vice President of Sanatana Dharma. This is the course which is advanced, so all the students who are here in this particular forum are the old students. They all know all the procedures, so nothing new. So it is just a continuation of the journey. Now let us start the session with requesting our patron A.H.P. Rao garu to address the gathering, please.
हरि ओम नमस्ते सर्वेभ्यः नमस्कारः। अद्य अत्यंत उत्तम सुदिनमस्ति। टुडे इज द क्रोधिनाम संवत्सरम् उत्तरायणं शिशिर ऋतु फाल्गुणमासं शुक्लपक्षं एकादशी तिथि दशमोत्तर एकादशी रविवासरे आरम्भं कुर्मः। अस्माकं कार्यक्रमम् आरम्भं कुर्मः। सर्वेभ्यः स्वागतं व्याहरामि। प्रथमम् अस्माकं मुख्य अतिथि रूपेण आगतवती स्वामिनी सदा सविद्यानंद सरस्वती महोदयम् आह्वयामि। नमस्कारं करोमि।
Namaste.
अस्माकं गुरुः कोर्स डायरेक्टर डॉक्टर CSR प्रभु महोदयम् आह्वानं करोमि। तदनन्तरं सर्वेभ्यः अतिथिगणानाम् आह्वानं करोमि। सर्वेभ्यः नमस्कारः। I invite everybody and I salute to all. वागर्धा विपतं भक्तौ वागर्ध प्रतिपत्तये जगतः पितरौ वन्दौ पार्वती परमेश्वरौ। केयूरान विभूषयन्ति पुरुषं हाराण चन्द्रोज्ज्वला न स्नानं न विलेपनं न कुसुमं नालङ्कृता मूर्धजाः वाण्येका समलङ्करोति पुरुषं या संस्कृता धार्यते क्षीयन्ते खलु भूषणानि सततं वाग्भूषणं भूषणम्. Pranamam to Samskrita Devi, Vande Samskrita Mataram. Pranamam to Bharata Mata. Today is another milestone in Veda Samskruti Samiti. Journey started on 2013. Now I completed first level of course, 6 batches with some yoga classes also. With the great support of Dr. CSR Prabhu, who has trained more than 1 lakh of people in yoga, and with other associates of our group mates, Dr. CC Babu and Lita ji, our secretary, Dr. Visalakshmi Garu, and all other important people, and with the blessings of Swamini ji, since from the inception of our courses in 2022. May, on Shankar Jayanti day, we started this course, and it is continuing with the blessings of Adi Shankara. I hope we continue our journey to make this course as a 4-level course and enter into a diploma level shortly. And we also are planning to start a course for the information of the people who have passed the second level course. It will come a 3rd level course. That is one. And second one is we are also planning to start a course on faculty development program for the qualified teachers to take up teaching profession in various colleges where this Indian knowledge systems course is being started in the country. That will be more helpful to them. So these 2 courses are on the anvil for us to work on. We are doing work on that. So I hope as soon as possible the work is finished, we will announce that. The course which was taught in level 1 is introducing all the 18 Mahavidyas of our Vedavangmayam and Sanatana Dharma rules and regulations, rules and Sanatana Dharma principles, and idea on Sanatana Dharma, either literature-wise or the practice-wise. And also, we have mainly concentrated on Shoda Samskaras also and yoga practice also. So this will help to enlighten our lives. This will help us to understand our culture, our Samskruti, our Vangmayam, our literature, and why we should go ahead and what is the narrative of the country. Without a good narrative, without a good history, a country can never survive. And we should not forget our history. We should not forget our past rishis' efforts to lead the country as Vishwaguru in the past. So with the concept to bring back that culture which has lost the mental understanding of our generations. My generation, my next generation, and next generation, 3 generations or 4 generations are not understanding the correct concepts of Sanatana Dharma. So with that idea, we started this Veda Samskruti Samiti, and that made us to come up to this level of reaching the 2nd level course now. The 2nd level course, 1st level course, while we are talking about the basics of the Sanatana Dharma and understanding of the culture and Vangmayam, The second level is concentrating on the scientific aspects of our Vangmaya. Till the invasions happened, till the universities were destroyed by the invaders. In the country, there were more than 11 Viswavijalayas, 11 Viswavijalayas, including one in Takshila, now in Pakistan, that place. And Bihar name, the state Bihar name is Viharas. That means place of Viswavijalayas. Ujjaini, and out of 11, there is a university exclusively for ladies in Ujjaini. So that was the culture of our country. And that level of understanding of the science and subjects required for the life. Sanatana Dharma is the way of the life. The way of the life cannot go without science. As Paramatma, as Advaita Siddhanta says, is only one cosmic force that is ruling the whole universe, for which we don't know is omnipresent, omniscient, and omnipresent. So, and without Adi, Antam, that Shakti is having is in appearing in two phases, in appearing as Prakriti and experiencing as Purusha. Then when we talk about Prakriti and Purusha, are they two entities? And Prakriti is only temporary and Purusha is only permanent? It's not so. Both Prakriti and Purusha, both are permanent as per 13th Adhyaya of Bhagavad Gita. But why? Then when the Prakriti and Purusha both are present, then what is the question of Advaita? It should be Dvaita. No, there the clarification given is that Prakriti is not a separate entity. Prakriti is Swabhava of Purusha. Prakriti is Swabhava of Purusha. As such, both are same. And it's only one entity. The force and force is Swabhava. So with this concept, the Advaita Siddhanta is ruling the country since the inception of Vedas, which is much having history of lakhs and lakhs of years of history as for Surya Siddhanta. So with these concepts, that means when our universities start to the whole universe, whole world, the literature of our country in Sanskritam, that means Sanskrita Vangmayam must be containing all the required science knowledge that is required for the life. That is Vijnanam, Aparavidya. The Aparavidya, Vijnanam, which is required for the way of life. And Paravidya is to internal elevation of the human being, moksha. So when this Aparavidya is being taught all over the world, that means our Sanskriti, our universities must be teaching the science required for that age in our, which is available in our Sanskrit literature. So what is that science that was being taught in those days? What are the science fundamentals that are available in our literature? So to bring out that concept is the main theme of the second level. So every faculty will try to put their efforts to bring out that concept and make you understand the kind science concepts, the scientific thinking and scientific view of our literature, and put you in the right track of correct understanding of the literature and how much is useful to the society and how much knowledge has been explored by the Western developments. The Western has developed last 100 years enormously. If you see the various developments in the foreign countries, it is mind-blowing. So that much technology is not developed in olden days. We definitely agree with that. But we are sure definitely the roots of that modern science is in our culture, in our literature. So what are those roots that are available in our literature? That is brought out now and made you understand in every subject of 18 Mahavidyas and allied Shastras to those 18 Mahavidyas. 4 Vedas, 6 Vedangas, 4 Upavedas, 6 Upanadarshanas. Comes to 18. And then all allied Bharatanatyam, Silpa Shastra, and all those things. So many things are there which are having supporting this literature. And numerous lakhs and lakhs of granthas, even after shifting to the various countries during the last 1,000 years, still lakhs of granthas are available in the country with depth. Lot of knowledge is there in that. And what is available is to be properly explained to our students. So I hope the efforts are being made to bring that concepts to the students, and I expect all the students to take interest, and as per our Upanishads, follow the lecture session, we followed by discussions. Question answer sessions is our culture of Gurukula system of education. With the same concepts, we also do the charcha at the end of the lecture and go into the depth of the subject. With these few words, requesting Swaminiji, Sadvijana Mahodayam, Ashirvadam Dadatu iti Adhyarthana Karomi, Pradhana Karomi, Namaskaraha, Mahodaye, Swagatam.
Om Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Hari Om Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahana Bhunaktu Saha Vidyan Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Saraswati Namastubhyam Varade Kamarupine Vidyarambham Karishyami Siddhir Bhavatu Me Sada. Guru Brahma Guru Vishnu Guru Devo Maheshwarah Guru Sakshat Param Brahma Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Ishvaro Guru Ratmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyoma Vadvyapta Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo Vamsharshibhyo Mahadbhyo Namo Gurubhyah. सर्वोपप्लवरहितः प्रज्ञानगणः प्रत्यगर्थो ब्रह्मैवाहमस्मि ब्रह्मैवाहमस्मि. ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति. Respected CSR Prabhuji, Prabhakar Raoji, and all other faculties and students. This is a very auspicious day for all of us that we are starting this second level course. You already have learned the basics of our Sanatana Dharma. And as Prabhakar Raoji was mentioning us, Dve Vidye Veditavye Paracha Aparacha. Whole Ved Vangmay is of two Vidyas. Paravidya, that is a knowledge of the self, Brahma Vidya. And second is Aparavidya. And in Mundaka Upanishad, it further says, Rugvedaha, Yajurvedaha, Samaveda, Atharvavedaha, Shiksha, Kalpa, Vyakarana, Chandasa, Jyotisha. So, Nirukta, all this and other faculties of knowledge, whether it's the knowledge of medicine or engineering, biology, astrology, physics, chemistry, all this is Aparavidya. In Chandogya Upanishad, Naradji is mentioning 64 types of Vidya, which he knew, understand. Dhatu Vidya, all this. So we have very rich culture. If we see all our temples, we can see that what kind of engineerings they had. If we see our wow, the step wells, what kind of the geometries they have. So all knowledge already was there. Just 400, 500 years before also, we have built these temples. They have built these step wells. Even in here in Gujarat, Bay of Khambhat, that's called. Years before, they found out that there are cities there under sea and well-planned city. And when they did the carbon test, it was 15,000 years, just understand. All other religions started 2,000 years only. This is 15,000 years old city. That means the sun layer, the sea water level was that much less. Now, because of this, our pollution problem, the ocean level has gone higher. So we have to go back to our history. We have to go back to our own knowledge. We have all this engineering, architect, dhatu vidya, materiologists, everything we have. Not only that, we need to understand that whatever is given in Veda, it is all logical. It is not something to be believed. We need to understand this properly. My teacher Swami Dayananji used to tell, Ishvara is not the subject to be believed. It is to know. Even in 7th chapter Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan himself is telling, Asamshayam samagram mam gnatva. Understand? Why are having known me? Understand? So Ishvara is not it's not a belief. Understand? It is to be known. Not only that, Bhagavan is giving the very excellent statement there. Yadgnatva bhuyaha gnatavyam na vachita. Having known me, there is nothing else to be known, left out. Na vashishyate. Understand? Mundak Upanishad also start with that only. Shaunak Rishi went to the teacher Angira. And who was Shaunaka? Mahashalaha. And look at this. Mahashalaha means what? In his ashram, there are 4 types of the shalas were continuously, day and night, functioning. There are brahmacharis, those who were studying the Veda, called Veda Shala, Pathashala that is called. And there are Yajna Shalas were there. Goshala was there. And Pakashala, dining table, understand, dining area. So, Shaunak Rishi was not just ordinary person. Mahashalaha Shaunakaha. He was running this ashram. He had this desire to know. And therefore, he went to teacher. And he asked, Bhagavan, Kasminnu Vignate Sarvam Vignatam Bhavati. Having known, is there something having known which everything is known? Understand? This is our knowledge. And therefore, we need to go back to our own knowledge. Though we are living the modern lifestyle, but we need to follow our own culture. And a lot of people are talking Rig Veda is 15,000 years old and 10,000 years old and in most ancient book, Don't listen to all these things. In Gita, Bhagavan clearly mentions Sahayagya Prajashrištva Purovacha Prajapati. Just give me few minutes. So, Sahayagya Prajashrištva. Brahmaji, Prajapati, Brahmaji created this world along with Praja, understand, along with human being. There is no Utkrantivada of the Darwin, understand. We need to go back to our own knowledge. Praja, human beings are being created, not only human beings, Sahayagya, along with the Veda. So Vedas are as ancient as this creation. In the beginning of the creation, only Vedas are being created. Human beings also are there. We don't say our ancestors are monkeys. Our ancestors are rishis. Gotra, what we call. We are not born of monkey. We are born of rishis. Kashyapa Gotra, Pippala the Gotra, Bharatwaja Gotra, understand? Atri Gotra. So we have this lineage. We have the lineage, Bindu Parampara it is called, then Shruti Parampara also is there. And therefore, I'm very happy that we are inaugurating this second level. Try to understand our Veda. It is a knowledge, it's a body of knowledge, and it's logical. We don't need science to prove that we are logical. We are logical. All our knowledge is there. Knowing one, we can know everything. Chandogya Upanishad also has given this statement, And therefore, try to understand, don't go as a belief. Try to understand this is our knowledge system. Paravidya and Aparavidya. Vedanta, that which is come at the end of Veda, Upanishad. Vedanto Nama Upanishad Pramana. And therefore, Upanishads also are there, which gives us Paravidya, and also Aparavidyas are there. And so now you are all, really you have Anugraha of Ishvara that all of you are having this beautiful structure of study. I'm really happy to be the part of this because so many teachers we have, those who are expert in their own faculty. And therefore, I pray to Bhagavan that let us start this study and let us have the commitment for this study, not only for us, for others also. We have to inspire other people also to come to study. The second level people should bring the first level people also, because that is what the parampara is, So more and more people participate in this kind of the study. More and more we get the first level people, second level, third level also. And I pray to Bhagavan that let us have more and more such courses for the benefit of our culture, for benefit of our Sanatan Dharma, for benefit of our Bharat Desha. Om Tat Sat.
Dhanyavadaha.
Welcome.
Thank you so much, Swaminiji, for your presence and the blessings to all of us. With your blessings and with the blessings of Sakracharya, we have completed 6 batches of level 1 and 1 batch of advanced course successfully, and also a few courses on yoga. And this is the 11th course that is going on, including all. And as you are advising our students that the second level students should bring up the first level students, that is the way we are trying to build up the structure. Now we have started a first level course, which is being organized and I'm being brought up by the 2 students of this course who are present here. One is Udya Venkat Narayan Garu. Udya Venkat Narayan Garu, can you open your video? Yeah. He is the chief coordinator and the webinar planner and controller. And another person is Vasundhara ji. She's also here, you can see. So both of them together are going to organize the first level course, and it is already started, and they have done a lot of work on this, and it is going to go on. This is during weekends, as you said, as we know, yesterday we had the inauguration. Now I'll briefly tell about this course, that this course is starting today and till 17th of July. And we have already finalized the syllabus. Okay, I'll just show you highlights, few highlights of that. One is that, we have a strength of 51 students only, though we have the 6 batches. The first batch of advanced course has 100 people, and out of that 70 people have successfully completed. But this course, I find only 50 people have registered. Others, though I have personally sent messages, somehow they could not reach out to this. Hopefully they will, very soon they will come. And the age group wise, these are all old students, but the minimum age of the student here is 31 and the maximum is 78. And we have around 27 males and then around 24 ladies on this course. And we have, I'll show you, we have finalized the syllabus and distributed to everybody. I'll briefly touch upon that. This is a prospectus which has been distributed to everybody. 1 minute, let the image come. Yes. This is the prospectus which was distributed to everybody. And it has the syllabus. As the timings are, as you all know, Monday to Friday, 6:30 to 8. And this is the revised in-depth syllabus for advanced course. Mainly it follows all the main topics, but we go deeper into that. And as you see, most of the speakers, like the main part is being taken by Visalakshi Garu and CSR Prabhu Garu. And others, like, introduction to Vedas is being taken by Ravi Prakash as usual before. And we have one more speaker, Sitaram Ayagari Varu. He has written a book on science of Aruna Prashna. He will come and speak for 1 day. And then we have Nitin Sridhar ji, who has taught second level, first batch also. He will be teaching Dharma Shastras. And others, not much of change, but we'll go deep into that, including now included Sanskritam language also. And we'll go for the second level of Sanskritam. We have completed the first level Pravesha in level 1. And in level 2, we go for Siksha, I think. Siksha, we'll go for. And then also Parichaya, we'll go for Parichaya syllabus. Those who are interested, they can appear for the Parichaya exam also after this. We have yoga.
Even Pravesa, Okrish, 1 minute. Even Pravesa also will be introduced for a few days, because all people have not not attended the Pravesa earlier. So Pravesa also will be introduced for a few days. Then we'll go to Pachaya. And people who are interested to know deep into the subject, they can join my courses, which are starting on tomorrow, 10th.
Thank you.
Pravesha and Parchaya both, they can join. Or Pravesha, mainly I'm interested, they should join Pravesha course. Morning batch is there, evening batch is there. Whichever is convenient, they can join. And Pravesha, I'm teaching on total 5 days. Same thing, 5 days we are teaching. Morning batch, evening batch, like that. English medium, Telugu medium. Both I'm teaching.
Okay. Thank you. Please get in touch with Prabhakar Rao garu if you are interested in learning. Now, Vedic mathematics is there, but with less emphasis. Only reminder theorem will be there. It is a continuation only. 3 periods only given. Then we have see, there is one topic which was like Ardhasastra of Kautilya. And then we have Puranas in detail by V.B. Rajgaru. And we have introduced Gandharva Veda, Natya Shastram by Sumitra Deluriji. And of course, research papers. And you have exam also, as usual. You know that. And the syllabus is also, main highlights are given here. And this is our, management team. Hemakanta Prabhakar Rao garu, Dr. PSR Prabhu garu, myself, and then Vishalakshi garu. And we have Lalita ji, and then we have Chalachi garu. And we have resource persons around 26 of them. Out of that, 14, 15 people will take your classes. And this is the administrative team. This is the prospectus which we have already distributed to you. You have all gone through. And I have made the training program week-wise also, day-wise also. So the first holiday we are going to get is on this Friday, that is Holi. And other things, highlights are the yoga will be on Monday and Thursday for first 1 month. After that, because of the season, April, May, we will not have yoga. Then at the end, we'll have some few classes. And then on Friday, every Friday, we'll have Sanskritam language by Prabhakar Rao garu. And in between, we have other topics. So this is how it is also put in the group. In the beginning, you will find group discussion, description. You can see that. Topic-wise also given. So now, a notes part of it, it has been prepared with the great efforts of Akella Hemakanta Prabhakar Rao garu in association, help of Dr. C.S.R. Prabhu garu and Vishalakshi garu and other faculty members. So now I request Swamini ji to declare this open for students. It is in the final stage. It is part 2. Part 1 has already been done earlier for level 1. Now it is for level 2. Swamini ji, I could not tell you before. Are you there?
Yes,
This is
I am
still
here.
under draft stage.
Yeah.
One thing I would like to tell you, this is still under draft stage. And we're expecting some comments from various people, and those comments will be incorporated as and when they come. But
Yes.
the purpose of the students to understand in which line they think this has been prepared and given as being circulated in advance.
Mm.
And
Yes.
this is not to be circulated anywhere outside.
Okay. May I request you to declare this open, this document for the students, Mahoday?
Yeah, I pray to Bhagavan. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha, Om Saraswatye Namaha, Om Gurubhyo Namaha. So let it be open for all students. Om.
Dhanyavada. I'll just show some highlights of this. In the beginning, you have all these topics which I have covered in the syllabus. They're all here, one by one, with further details of drill down in the index itself, and with the people who are going to teach you. So this is the index of this book, and this itself is 4-5 pages. It is in great detail. After that, now we have finished the syllabus. After that, topic by topic, the matter is given here, what is going to be taught to you. So you please go through this notes before coming to the classes. And of course, you should make your syllabus notes also. And this is the notes which is going to be followed generally by the faculty. This book is given to the faculty also. So like this is around, I think, 200 pages notes in great detail. Mostly it is taken from the public domain. It is a compilation for the sake of this course, for the help of the students of this course. So please refer to this. So with this, other things like administration, like all coordinators are the same. Challa Chittibabu Garu is there, Lalita ji is there, I am here, and CSR Prabhu Garu, you please, anytime. And there will be exams, and same procedure will follow. Thank you so much. Now, let us request, thank you, Mahodaya, for opening and then giving these notes to the students of this course. Thank you so much. Now, Vishalakshi Garu, I think when she comes, she will speak. Meanwhile, I'll request our course administrative director, course academic director, Dr. CSR Prabhu Garu, he is the director. You all know him very well. I don't have to tell anything about him. You all met him also during yoga retreat. Now, let us request him to say a few words and introduce Sanatana Dharma in great details.
Om Namo Brahmadibhyo Brahma Vidya Sampradaya Kartrubhyo Vamsarishibhyo Mahadbhyo Namo Gurubhyaha. My dear Prabhakar Rao Garu, Babu Garu, respected Swaminiji, I am really thrilled to share this dais with all of you. You have brought out the objective of this course, the advanced course, very clearly. I would say that the participants of this course who have already attended the level 1, they are quite comfortably familiar with the subject of Sanatana Dharma in its various dimensions. The philosophical dimension, of course, in addition, the scientific dimension and the historical dimension too. Some of the participants of this course who have attended the previous course are themselves good speakers, apart from being some of them being the organizers. I think 2 of them have become the organizers. It's congratulations to them. But there are good speakers who can even deliver lectures and probably conduct part of the course, like Sudhir Pattar and others who are highly knowledgeable. We are proud to have them with us. So we can plan in future course where they themselves can be faculty members as well. And so with these few words, I will say that this course will take you deeper. You are already comfortably familiar with the subject, but that is only an introduction. So when you go deeper, you will get the feel and the touch of the taste of the subject to a level of confidence and build your competence to be able to deliver such courses at various lower levels, like even for students or for a first level course or for IKS. IKS is nothing but the same contents which we are covering. There's a new name given to the same subject. In fact, if you say the word Sanatana Dharma, they may find it, some of the non-Hindus may object. Therefore, they have used the word Indian knowledge systems. Otherwise, it is exactly the same. Because what is Indian knowledge system? It is nothing but the subjects of Sanatana Dharma like Vedas, Vedangas, Upanishads, Shastras, Darshanas, and so on. So we are planning to offer as a faculty development program on IKS because there is a lot of activity in the IKS domain sponsored by the Government of India through AICTE and also UGC. And also the Central Board of Secondary Education, CBSE. So all these educational bodies, they have introduced IKS courses in the 11th class, 12th class, BSc, MSc, BTech. And so AICT has introduced in third year one paper on IKS, one subject in all the engineering colleges. Though many colleges are not following as yet, some are already following. And those who are following require faculty members from their own college to teach the same subject, which is basically covering all the topics of Indian knowledge system, Bharatiya Jnana Parampara. So this is a big problem because normal faculty members in engineering colleges, or for that matter in science colleges, or even in schools, high schools, where these courses are there in CBSE 11th and 12th standard, there is a big syllabus on Indian knowledge systems. So they have to study on their own and teach, which is a difficult task. So they usually attend faculty development programs being conducted in, say, organizations like IIT Ahmedabad, IIT Kharagpur, and also in some other institutions. I have been invited to quite a few such courses of faculty development programs as the chief speaker, chief guest, and keynote speaker. I have attended about half a dozen such events in Hyderabad area itself. And of course, outside Hyderabad, also they are going on. So if we can manage to access those potential faculty members and teach these IKS courses, which in other words, Sanatana Dharma courses, to them, then they will be empowered to deliver those courses in their own institutions. That is one stream. The second stream is our second level. Now, those who complete this present second level course, they will be in a position to teach these subjects, at least not all, but at least one or two. My objective in this course would be to request the participants and the faculty to focus in such a way that after they finish this course, after June, July, and the next semester, say August onward, they should be able to teach, if not the entire course, but at least particular module, which is their preference, their specialization. Like somebody may like Vaiseshika, somebody may like yoga, somebody may like Upanishads, whatever they have acquired the level of confidence, which goes along with the level of competence, of command on the subject. Once they have, say, I can teach this subject, you should be able to come forward and say, I have listened to some of the lectures of our previous participants, like Sudhir Patar. I was very impressed. So any subject which is related to IKS or Sanatana Dharma, you please develop that level of the sharpness. You sharpen your ability to learn now so that you can teach. Swadhyayat ma pramaditavyam. Swadhyaya pravachanadbhyam ma pramaditavyam. So the purpose of learning is to teach. And that is the purpose of our profession. And with these few words, I'll now switch over to the overview of Sanatana Dharma. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Now, by now you all know that what is Sanatana Dharma, but I will still give you a historical perspective of the world history, how things have happened in the known history of the world, not the unknown history of the world. Unknown history means various other yugas, Satya Yuga. We don't know what exactly happened, though there are some mentioned events in the Puranas. In the known history of the world itself, we have about 1 lakh years of history. Because if you take even anthropologically, human civilization has been there for about 1 lakh years or more. So in these 1 lakh years, what exactly happened? Why I'm saying 1 lakh years is that there is a old Stone Age site near Meerut, and Meerut is nothing but Hastinapuram. I have been to Hastinapuram. That is where the entire drama happened in Mahabharata. And the other side is Kurukshetra, where the war took place. Of course, you may all wonder, why did the war take place in Kurukshetra? A lot of people don't know. Everybody will think, okay, Kurukshetra means war. Is it really a war zone? It was turned into a war zone, but what was it originally? I lived in Kurukshetra many days and I visited many times. I sort of associate myself with Kurukshetra. So Kurukshetra is not a war zone. It is the original place of creation. Brahma created. There is one Brahma Sarovar there. Brahma created the universe from that point onwards. And there are also Parashurama's events, the Tatarpanam and so on, and so many events that took place there. And Harsha Empire was based there, and you can see, and of course, Lord Krishna is closely associated. Even before the war, he used to go there for the Surya Grahanam. And of course, why was the war conducted there, out of all places on earth? Do you know, any one of you? The real answer is, I came to know recently that Dhritarashtra thought if the war is planned to be scheduled there, and once they go there, because of the purity and the holiness of the Dharmakshetra, which is Kurukshetra, their mind will change. They will say, we don't want to fight a war. It is like, Kasi. Suppose you go to Kasi, then your mind will be changed completely. That's exactly what happened to Arjuna when he went to the war. So the moment he went to the war in Kurukshetra, in front of the enemy army, Arjuna mind changed. Says, why should I fight this war? What is the point? So Dhritarashtra expected the same effect, not only on Arjuna, but on Duryodhana as well. If Duryodhana had that change of mind, why should we fight war? Due to the impact of the environment of Kurukshetra, that's that much of holiness and purity, then the war would have been averted. That is why the war was scheduled there. So now in that Kurukshetra, the most of the world history has taken place because the Saraswati river was there nearby Kurukshetra. In the Adibadri, I went there, the mountain range of bordering Himachal Pradesh with Haryana. So from the cracks of the mountain walls of Adibadri, the Saraswati river gets originated, it gets born. Saltish water start with from the mineral salts of the rocks. I have tasted it. And then it becomes a small pond there at Adibadri, then disappears. Then again it appears somewhere as a small stream. During British period, there are records of history of the Saraswati river and the sequence, the route of Saraswati river's flow. And now, of course, everything is gone. There are all houses there. And even the Saraswati river kept on flowing up to Rajasthan, Gujarat, and merged into the sea. So hundreds of kilometers, samudrat, that's what Vasishtha says in the Rig Veda. So from the Himalayas to the Samudra, which is a long journey, and that time the Saraswati river was so big that it is about 10 kilometers in width. let alone the length of hundreds of kilometers. So on the banks of Saraswati River, the ashramas of various rishis, Vishwamitra, Vasishtha, and so on were there. Of course, Vasishtha was the Kulaguru of Rama and the Raghuvamsha, not only for Rama, but for various levels of Chakravartis, even for Raghu himself. But that means Vasishtha is not one person, maybe generations are there. And but the original ashrama was in the banks of Saraswati River. And the various events that took place, Vedavati's Tapasya and all these different spots are there in the banks of Saraswati River. So in other words, we can very confidently say most of the Vedic mantras are delivered by the concerned rishis on the banks of Saraswati River. So this Saraswati River, why the name Saraswati was given? Because it was flowing. And another reason is that the word Saraswati refers to knowledge. So knowledge means that flows. It doesn't remain static. Knowledge moves from one person to the other, one generation to another generation. Now coming to this Saraswati, who is Saraswati? There is a wonderful sloka. Onkara Panjara Sukhi, Upanishad Udyana Keli Kalakanthi, Agama Vipina Mayuri, Aryamantar Vibhavaye Gauri, Dayamana Dirghanayana, Deshika Rupena Darshadaya. Who is Saraswati? Saraswati is knowledge which is encapsulated in the Panjara, Onkara Panjara Sukhi. It's a parrot in the cage called Onkaram. Upanishad Udyana Keli Kalakanthi. It is a koel, Kalakanthi, which is singing beautifully, coo like that. Not in any other garden, but in the garden called Upanishads. So we have heard this Pujantam Ram Ramit about Valmiki, but that's very minor compared to this, because the entire knowledge is inside the garden of Upanishads. Upanishad Udyana Keli Kalakanthi. And the same entire knowledge, Agama Vipina Mayuri, is dancing beautifully like a peacock in a forest called Vedas. So Vedas, Anantahi Veda, forest like Vedas, garden like Upanishads, and cage like Onkara. The same knowledge is present in all the three. That is Saraswati. And how does she appear? She appears as your teacher. Deshika Rupena Darshadaya. Abhyudayam, for your progress. Now, this knowledge has been personified Vamakucha Vihita Veenam Vanim Sangita Matruka Vande. Has been personified as a female having a veena in her hand and Japamala in another hand and one book in the other hand. That means knowledge can be in the form of books, or it can be in the form of spiritual knowledge of mantras, of japa, or it can be as musical knowledge, as in the case of Veena. So, Ambi Tame, Nadi Tame, Devi Tame, the great mother, greatest mother. You know that Panini Sutta, Tara Tama Paugha. The Tara and Tama. Tama is highest and Tara is better. Behatar is become better in English. So, the Ambi Tame, the greatest mother and greatest river and greatest goddess. How it became goddess, Saraswati, which is knowledge, because Vak is the power which comes out from the pure consciousness, Atma, Purusha, Avyaya Purusha, Sakshi, Kshetrajna, Akshare Vacha. So from Chaitanya, Atma Chaitanya, the first outcome with Vikara is Vak. Vak means need not be physical, that is Vaikhari. There are 4 Chatvari. This is also mentioned in the Rigveda in the Saraswati Suktam. That is 4 types of Vak. Para, Pashyanti, Madhyama, Vaikhari. The Paravak, which is the transcendental supreme knowledge expression from the original pure Chaitanyam, Suddha Chaitanyam, Brahman or Atman, that is Paravak. And then Pashyanti is visualization Madhyama is intermediate form, and Vaikhari is physical expression coming out of the mouth, Mukha Vaikhari. So this Vagdevi, this Saraswati, is the greatest goddess worth worshipping. It is worshipped, and all devatas like Saraswati are finally only one Parabrahman, Ekam Sat, Vipra Bahudha Vadanti. So all the devatas in the Vedas, there are 800 devatas in all the Vedas put together, including the medicinal plants in Atharva Veda, which are devatas. In the Rig Veda, we have the fundamental devatas like Savita, Surya, that is Tat Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Na Prachodayat. So Savita Devata, you examine the Gayatri mantra by Vishwamitra Rishi, Savita Devata, Agnir Mukham Brahma Siro Vishnu Hruday, Rudra Shikha Prithvi Yoni, Pranapana Vyanu Vanu. So in that Gayatri is explaining the fundamental principle, the Om, which is the Brahman, which is also the self, Ayamatma Brahma, from which the entire creation comes out, from which all knowledge comes out, is now being interpreted through the window of Savita Devata, Surya. Tat Saviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi. We meditate upon that supreme power, Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat, which drives our intellects. Because by driving intellect, the next level is speech. So the entire Parabrahman, who is the Atman, Purusha, Avyaya, Purusha, Sakshi, Kshetrajño, Akshara, Evacha, is being approached, reached through Savita Devata, through Surya in the Gayatri mantra. So same thing can happen with Agni. Agni Mile Purohitam. So same thing can happen with Vayu. Namaste Vayu, Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahmasi, Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahma Vadishyami, Rutam Vadishyami, Satyam Vadishyami. So every Devata, Saraswati Devi, why I am explaining all this? How Saraswati became Devi. So Saraswati became Devi because of this window concept of all Devatas leading to the same Parabrahman, which is Omkaram, Om, Ekam Sat. Sa Ekaha, repeatedly mentioned. Now what has happened? This is not understood by most of the people. They all thought each Devata is independent because their knowledge of the subject was not so good. So Adi Shankaracharya in India demolished such delusions and brought out the oneness, the Advaita of this truth, which is already mentioned in the Rig Veda as Ekam Sat. Vipra Bahudha Vadanti. So Adi Shankaracharya brought out Advaita once again in his time when there were 72 religions of 72 different upasanas of devatas. So he rationalized and normalized and integrated to such an extent that the same Omkaram Parabrahman is Advaita, is being manifested in various forms after having established the 4 Shankar Mats with Advaita Siddhanta. Adi Shankaracharya went to Kanchi where he established the Shanmata Sthapana. That means he has established 6 devatas as major windows because all other 72 were merged into 6, 1 dozen each. So Shiva is one window, Vishnu is another window, Shakti is the 3rd window, Ganapati is 4th window, Kartikeya is 5th window, and Surya is the 6th window. So entire country, 72 religions, like Shiva means there were so many types of Shaivism. Kapalikas were there, Bhairavas are there, Shaivas are there. Some of them were violent, some of them were killing humans as Balis, Narabali. All that was wiped out and Shiva was established as a window to Parabrahman or a manifestation of Parabrahman. Who is Shiva? Who is Parabrahman? Both are the same. Who is Surya? Surya was being worshipped in East India like Orissa, Sun Temple, Konark Sun Temple, all these are there. So, and the Gayatri Mantra itself is giving the window of Surya to Parabrahman. And of course, Narayana, Vishnu and his avatars, 24 avatars of which 10 are prominent, is another major window or to Parabrahman. Who is Narayana? Is nothing but Parabrahman. And Shakti, who is Shakti? Shakti is Prakriti. Who is Prakriti? Is manifest, Parabrahma. Unmanifest is Shiva, manifest is Shakti. Unmanifest is Purusha, manifest is Prakriti. So, unmanifest is Brahman, manifest is Maya. So, both are same, only two phases of the same coin, manifest and unmanifest. So, Ganapati was also very prominent deity in Maharashtra, and Kartikeya was a prominent deity in Tamil Nadu. So, they were all shown as windows, because you take any stotram or sahasranamam, you take Lalita Sahasranamam, Lalita Devi Shakti has been explained in detail, her various innumerable manifestations, 1,000 ways. But it is also mentioned Moola Prakriti Avyakta, Vyakta Vyakta Swarupini. She is original nature, which is both manifest and unmanifest. When it is unmanifest, it is Shiva, Shiva Swarupini, Parabrahma Swarupini. Similarly, if you take Vishnu, Narayana, you take, of course, in the Gita, he has clearly explained he is Vishwarupa. In the Vishwarupa, all devatas were only himself. Brahmanamisham Kamalasanastham Charushinscha Sarvanuraganscha Divyan. Aneka Bahudara Vaktranetram Aneka Adbhuta Darshanam. Aneka Divyabharanam Devam Aneka Ujjatayudam. So he showed his universal form. All devatas are only himself. Pashyami devans tava devadehe sarvans tatha bhuta visesha sangha. So Vishwam Vishnuhu, that is the first word of Vishnu Sahasranama. That was shown in the Vishnu Sahasranama. And Vishwarupa Sandarshana Yogam in the 11th chapter. And the same thing is mentioned in the Narayana Suktam in the Veda. Yaccha kinchit jagat sarvam drishyate sruyate piva antarbahishya tat sarvam vyapya Narayana sthitaha. Whatever is seen, unseen, heard, unheard, everything is spread inside and outside without any gaps by Narayana himself. So all the 6 devatas are windows, and all other sub-devatas like avatars of Vishnu or manifestations of Shiva, like Shiva has many manifestations. Virabhadra and Dakshinamurti, all are nothing but Shiva only. Shivamayam Jagat. So the beauty here is the democratization of Upasana. Instead of monopolization, there's a democratization, because in different parts of the country, different parts of the world, people prefer different Devata Upasanas. In Tamil Nadu, they may prefer Kartikeya, Murugan. In Maharashtra, they may prefer Ganapati. But who is Ganapati? In the Atharva Sirsha, Ganapati is also described as Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahmasi. Tvameva Pratyaksham Brahmavadishya. So he is nothing but Brahman. In fact, that the trunk is nothing but the figure of Om. So this kind of integration of the Sakara, Saguna with Nirakara, Nirguna, in fact, in a way, you can say there is a kind of a embedding hierarchy. If you have the Nirguna Parabrahman, Om, Nishpratiyogaka Brahman, because in the Rubhugita it is said that Brahman is neither Saguna nor Nirguna, it is Nishpratiyogika, undefinable. You cannot say it is Nirguna, you cannot say it is Saguna. It is Nirguna also and Saguna also, and beyond that also, Nishpratiyogika Brahman. So that is the highest form. If you take Om, that is Om is representing Om Ityeka Akshram Brahma in the Mandukya Upanishad. So next to that is the Nirguna Brahman, Saguna Brahman, Ishvara, Devata, Ishta Devata. So these are 5 or 6 levels of. So this is the knowledge of the Adhyatma merged with, because these devatas need not be the major devatas, but they can be any devata. Like if you take Ashwadha, Ashwadha Sarva Vrikshanam, he declared Ashwadha is the devata representing Narayana. Or if you take Bhu Devata, all devatas are nothing but the windows to Parabrahma. So this understanding of integration of apara and para. So this is what is the true knowledge, manifest and unmanifest. And this insight and this understanding or avagahana or acquisition of adequate depth of knowledge of this subject we will achieve in this course. This is the scope and content and depth of this course. All the Shastras, the same subjects, the same Vedas, the same Upanishads. Of course, there are 108 Upanishads. Normally, there's a lot of injustice being done by saying only 10 Upanishads are there. There are 108 Upanishads, out of which 20 are Yoga Upanishads, 40 are Vedanta, 46 are Vedanta Upanishads, and the rest, some are Shaiva Upanishads, some are Vaishnava Upanishads, some are on the one is on Saraswati, one is on Lakshmi, like this. So, in this course, we will cover some other Upanishads also, and the integration of the Devatas with Parabrahman and the integration of the Prakriti, the manifest universe, with the unmanifest Nirguna Parabrahman has to be fully understood. This Tattva Jnana, once you have this Tattva Jnana, you are liberated. Tattva Jnanad Nishreyasam. Yato Abhyudaya Nishreyasa Siddhi Sadharmaha. What is Dharma? Dharma is that from which both Abhyudaya and Nishreyasa both can come. Today, what is happening in the world? The Western society, which is the controlling society of the whole globe on one side, they have no idea of what is Adhyatma, what is Nishreyasa, what is Moksha. In fact, there is no Moksha in Christianity or in Islam. They only have heaven and hell, that's all. And though they all accept God, and they all say that there's only one God, they got confused to say that Jesus is God, then this is God, that is God. So finally, they contradict themselves because it's a full state of confusion for them. There is no Shastra, there is no Tarka. In fact, Tarka is prohibited. In Middle Eastern countries, if you question anything, you will be put in jail and killed, even in Pakistan. That's called blasphemy law. And that to that extent, they are living in darkness. Andhattama pravishanti, ye avidyam upasate. That's what Ishavasya says. That is the extent. On one side, they have at most advanced level of technology. The Apara Vidya went to such an extent. They're all kind. Finally, humans are becoming robotized and robots are becoming humanized. That is the kind of. And finally, they don't know what to do because it is threatened. Now, AI is supposed to eliminate the human race. Do you know this? There are books written which show that after 50 years, the human race will be eliminated. And that is the kind of AI which is being worked upon. Can there be anything more stupid than this? That is why people are afraid. They have conducted a big conclave in Paris recently. What to do with AI regulation? The buddhi is buddhi bhrashta ho gaya hai. So they are not able to judge what is good and what is not good. They only finally commercialize everything or turn into defense mechanism or offense mechanism. Everything is either war or money, nothing else. Both are reflecting their poor level of awareness or development, because if you are thinking of war, that shows that you are in Rajoguna and even going to Tamoguna all the time. And if you are thinking of commerce, that is also a very poor thing. I mean, why do you have sannyas? You have to go beyond commerce. So the whole world is AI is meant only either for commerce or for war. So there, buddhi bhrashta sthiti. So it is very much critical and high time that we all rise up with our Vedic knowledge of dharma, where we can see oneness and wish sarve bhavantu sukhinaha, sarve santu niramaya. That concept itself they don't have. They have either enemy or commerce or war or elimination. And AI is going to finish all of them. So it is a very dangerous game. We are in the very great crossroads situation. That's why some people have resigned, some people have issued warnings, but doesn't seem to work. So I have given you the context in which we are conducting this course so that you become extremely knowledgeable on this subject so that you will be able to train others and contribute to the world peace. Thank you.
ధన్యవాదములండి. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్. And now, if Visalash Garu is in, we may request her to. I think she.
వచ్చారండి, విశాలాక్షి గారు వచ్చారు.
నమస్కారం అండి విశాలాక్షి గారు.
నమస్కారం అండి. సర్వేభ్యో నమో నమః.
నమస్కారం. యూ హావ్ బీన్ బిజీ.
అయిపోయిందా మీటింగ్ అంతా? కంప్లీట్ అయిందా మనది?
ఇంకా అవ్వలేదు. వీఆర్ వెయిటింగ్ ఫర్ యూ.
థ్యాంక్ యూ, థ్యాంక్ యూ.
So please say a few words to all of us.
Om Namah Shivaya cha Namah Shivaya. Today is the second batch of second level Sanatana Dharma course. So first of all, I express my thanks and happiness and good wishes to our Veda Samskruti Samiti for organizing this second level course and giving opportunity to all those other batches. First batch people, 3 batches, I think they have already covered second level, but 3 other batch students, those who have qualified during first level, now they got the opportunity to study second level. So I congratulate all those students who have joined, who could join in this second level course, second batch. So let us pray Paramatma. Om Sri Mahaganathipataye Namaha. Om Sri Parvati Rajarajeshwarabhyam Namaha. Om Sri Medha Dakshina Murtaye Namaha. Om Sri Mahasaraswatye Namaha. Om Shivaya Gurave Namaha. All these gods will make us get the knowledge still more, because by this time you have already acquired a little, in fact, a brief and essence of complete Vaidika Vangmaya. Almost all the points, all the subjects, all the viewpoints and drikonas, as we say, of our entire Vaidika Vangmaya is explained to you, and all of you might have got a little understanding. Now we must go deep into all those topics and subjects, penetrate into deep to have the more understanding and gain still more deeper knowledge. So we must try to acquire certain qualities. Dana, Sila, Kshema, Virya, Dhyana, Prajna, Balanicha, Upayaha, Pranithihi, Jnanam, Dasya, Buddhi, Balanicha. This is a beautiful sloka which says that those who acquire all these 10 good qualities, they will be enriched with intelligence, real knowledge and wisdom. So we must develop these qualities. Dana, Sila, Dana means charity. Tyagainakena Amritatva Manasuhu, we say. Then Sila is character, Sat Pravartana, Kshema, forbearance, tolerance, which is very essential to get success in any endeavor in our life. Then Virya, in fact, Dhairya or Virya, that is having the sense control. Then Dhyana, we must be able to concentrate on any one point and one subject. Whatever subject we are studying, we must try to concentrate wholeheartedly. All our 3 karanas, Mano, Buddhi, Vak. Then only we can acquire the essence, Tatparya of that subject. Then Prajna, Prakrishtam Jnanam. Then Balam. Balam also, Balam means not only physical health, but mental stamina to acquire the knowledge of that subject which we are studying. Then Upayaha means the means. Parama, in Vishnu Sahasranamas, Paramatma's one of the names of 1000 names is Upaya. The means also is Bhagavan, and the target, the Lakshya, is also Bhagavan. Now here, to acquire the knowledge of Sanatana Dharma, that itself is the means and also the aim of our study. Then pranitihi means pranipata. Those who got tadvithi pranipatena pariprasnena sevaya, we say. So with the sincere prapatti, one must approach Guru. And as Arjuna said to Sri Krishna, Sishyasteham Sathimam Prapannam. I am the Sishya. He recognized himself as a Sishya because he does not have certain knowledge which can be imparted to him only by Sri Krishna. So he did Saranagati to Krishna and asked him to command me. You please command me. You teach me what is to be done by me. So thus when he surrendered himself, then Paramatma explained him the entire knowledge through Bhagavad Gita, and finally Shathi commanded Arjuna to do the Dharma Yuddha because that was the need of that time. So then Jnanam, to acquire the knowledge. Dasya Buddhi Balani, these 10 are the Buddhi Bala. These 10 means give us, these 10 characteristics give us great Buddhi, the wisdom. So by learning this Sanatana Dharma course subjects, all of you should try to develop all these qualities, virtues, and you must acquire what is Sanatana Dharma, how to imbibe it, how to acquire it, and how to practice it, put it into practice through our lives, and then to give propaganda throughout the universe, the entire world. So by this time, all the great people, great teachers and organizers of our Veda Samskruti Samiti might have given you very good advices. I got very most important work during this morning. So I came a little late, not a little, I came very late even then, because our honorable people gave me this opportunity to share a little ideas with you. I'm very thankful to all of you, and we'll be eagerly waiting for imparting whatever we have acquired through our gurus and education to you to pass it on. So thank you. Swastik.
ధన్యవాదములండి.
Dhanyavad.
Now let us go for Prarthana and then Janaganamana. Okay, Venkat Narayan garu, please.
स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्यः परिपालयन्तां न्यायेन मार्गेण महीमहीषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु काले वर्षतु पर्जन्यः पृथिवी सस्यशालिनी देशोऽयं क्षोभरहितो ब्राह्मणाः सन्तु निर्भयाः अपुत्राः पुत्रिणः सन्तु पौत्रिणः अधना सधना सन्तु जीवन्तु शरदां शतं सत्यं वद धर्मं चर स्वाध्यायान् मा प्रमदः सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामयाः सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः सर्वे जनाः सुखिनो भवन्तु स्वस्ति।
जनगणमन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंधु गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्छल जलधि तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जागे तब शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तब जय गाथा जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे जय हिंद
जय हिंद.
जय हिंद. जय हिंद. जय श्री राम. जय श्री राम.
ధన్యవాదములండి చల్లా చిట్టిబాబు గారు. థ్యాంక్ యూ సో మచ్.